I had to start it up. I can't help it. Can't help it. Can't. Oh, the junk I'm accumulating here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, well, I have a shot video for you. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. I have an electric vehicle fuel discovery video for you. Yeah, it's not real great. Feeling pretty shitty today. Feeling, the weight of horse shit coming down on me, like, the pains of life and garbage. So I did do a little bit of something to cheer myself up since I'm off work now. It's close to supper time, as we call it around here, supper time. And of course I fast for 20 hours every day. It's trying to burn some excess unwanted fucking pounds, trying to get them off. I've been doing this for quite a while, and because I have hypothyroidism, it fucks with me constantly. It's very, very hard to, when you lose weight, it's very hard to keep it off. I mean, I effortlessly can gain weight like no other. I used to be able to lose it pretty goddamn fast, but now I can't. A lot of times I can lose 10 or 12 in a month, and within the following week's time, I can have it right back. I mean, it's that fast. It's that ridiculous. It's no fucking joke, that's for sure. And me personally, I blame the USDA and the FDA because they are responsible for our shitty, for all our shitty food that we have to eat because there's nothing else available. I mean, I can grow my own stuff in the summertime and can it, but it only lasts so long. And I don't have a lot of time to grow my own stuff and can it, especially when you don't have help doing it. You don't have any help doing it. It's a huge struggle, because, I mean, you would have to have one hell of a fucking garden and constantly tend to it every single day in the summertime and really look after it close. The way things are now, I would have to pack water to it because it's very, I used to have a spigot up here in the yard, and now it's not available because we rerouted piping in the ground because of some things that happened here at my place. We had to rerun a pipe from my dad's to my place because the old pipe got severed when we put the other garage in, and I had no way of getting water up here unless we ran a new pipe. So we had to do that, which eliminated the running water source for here in the garage as well, because I used to have to keep a heat tape on this one water pipe up here that came in because it was an active water pipe, and it constantly had pressure on it. We used to have a water hose in here, but now you can't. So it's all. Plus, I still have sewer lines that run from here to the septic system. My trailer runs off one septic system down. It goes down to my dad's and joins onto his pipe and runs in. But anyway, enough of that shit. But anyhow, that's the condition I am suffering through. I've been suffering through this for the last 15 years. I've had this problem. and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime too soon. They say that there is a cure. If you can get enough weight off of you, it will start functioning normally again. And I'm having such trouble doing that. I mean, I only eat one time a day, and that's when I get home. I eat whatever is, it's supper time. I'll eat that, and then that's it. I don't eat again until this time again. It's usually 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening. And on the weekends, sometimes I will eat twice. If I eat any more than that, I pay for it. I get sour stomach and these rotten fucking egg belches. I can't consume any more than I would say 3,000 calories. I can't do any more than that a day. And only eating once a day, you would think it's not hard to fit that many calories in, but you can in just a short time. So you really got to watch what you're doing, and you got to watch how much you put in, what you eat, and how much you eat of it. But it's like a couple things have worked in the past, like Atkins. I did the original Atkins diet before. That was a good while ago. That was like 20 couple years ago. That worked on me. I actually lost a shitload of weight on that. I was eating all kinds of meat constantly. I was just eating that. I was lifting weights, and I was losing weight. And it was to the point where I would cheat on the weekends. I could do cheat meal or two. And then, I would be right back on track, and I'd actually lose weight after having the cheat meal. And it actually went that way. And it was to the point where my metabolism was fucking high that the stuff that I ate just burned up quick. I mean, it just burned up real fast. And that's where the weightlifting and stuff came in. And I'm still lifting weights. I still lift weights. I just don't do it as much now that I'm older. I only have to lift about 3 times a week to accomplish any kind of goal. But I still have the thyroid fighting me. And it's a vicious cycle of bullshit. So if you know anybody that has this, it's the hypothyroidism. There's a couple different kinds. I'm not sure exactly what kind mine is, but you have a couple different kinds of hypo, and then you have a couple different kinds of hyper. Hyper is the one that your metabolism is just out of control. It's so high, and you can just steady eat constantly and never gain a pound, but you constantly lose weight. So there's a couple different kinds of that, of the hyper. One is your eyes look like they're going to fly out of their sockets. They're great big. It's like you're surprised, you're surprised all the fucking time. And something goes on here because your thyroid's right in here, and it swells up and gets great big. And usually when it does that, it's got a tumor on it. It's cancerous, and they have to go in there and cut it off. I don't have that wrong with me yet that I know of. I haven't been to the doctor in a couple of years. I was kind of living off my thyroid meds. For now, I'm running out, so I'm going to have to go back and get more blood work and all that bullshit done, which is easy because right after work, I can run right up and just get the blood work done. And then I would have to schedule an appointment and aggravate with that, because these doctors today just want to throw pills at you constantly. That's all they're worried about. They're just worried about getting that money off your insurance company so they can have another gold-plated shitter in their house. That's about, sounds about right. So anyway, everybody, enjoy this shot. I don't know, I got rambling on there for a minute. Enjoy this shot video, I'm sorry, I said it again wrong. The electric car fuel discovery that we find here another discovery of another big batch of electric car fuel we find down here at work today, and it's just everywhere. It's everywhere down there. We got a shitload of it down there, and it's never ending. So all you fags out there want to buy your electric cars, go for it, man. We have plenty of fuel to power them, and if you have a desire to wreck it, or I don't know, maybe run it in a salty wintertime and, get those chemicals and them batteries boiling so they can combust and burn you to death, go ahead, go for it. Go order your death machine today. And another thing before we get to the electric vehicle fuel discovery, I also heard that GM, Ford, and Chrysler are cutting back on their EVs now. They're cutting back on building them because you can't get rid of them. No, I wonder why. Maybe it's because when they catch on fire, they explode, maybe. Maybe that's it. Or maybe when they're charging them, that people are dying in their homes at night. Plus, people are charging them, and the gases that are rolling out of these battery packs are getting to people and making them pass out, and all that other good stuff. Plus, when they ignite and they catch on fire, you can't put them out. You gotta let them burn. Let them completely burn up. So, everybody, their argument is always, gasoline cars catch on fire too. Yeah, but you can put those out. Sure they do. I'm not saying that gasoline or diesel vehicles don't catch on fire, because they do. They do. They when you have accidents, yes, they can catch on fire and be quite dangerous, yes. But the difference between an electric car and a gasoline or diesel powered vehicle is that when you wreck, you can get out of the gasoline or diesel powered vehicle, and when you wreck it locks you inside, so you're in an oven of death. So you can just sit in there. You better have one of them glass busting hammers with you. You better have one of those. I'll show you quick. I got a knife that you can get that has it on the back. Got this at Tractor Supply. See this thing on the back here? It's a thing you can hit against your side when it'll bust the glass. And this right here, this can cut your seatbelt out. You put this against your seatbelt, it'll rip that seatbelt right off of you. And yeah. Here's the knife. It's a Mossy Oak brand. Good knife. Real good knife. It's nice. Get one. I recommend you pick one up if you're going to have an electric car. You have to have an electric car like a dumbass, like the hippie environmentalist fags that you are. It's exact the opposite, because you're not saving nothing. Because there's nothing wrong with the planet to start with. And you're not saving it from anything. You're just constituting child labor, slave labor in other countries that, you can keep continuing the digging up of the lithium and whatever else that these fucking batteries have to have. But yeah, this is quite a nice knife. I haven't even used it yet. I haven't used it for anything. I haven't even used it to cut anything with. It's nice and sharp, though. Nice and sharp out of the box. But yeah, that'd be a good knife to keep with you. But here's your explosion for the day. Or I should say for the week or month or whatever. Enjoy. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. There's another video on how we dig for electric car fuel. Had a couple people had a guy leave some comments telling me that all electric cars get charged basically with renewable energy, like those windmills up on for that fucking guy. There ain't a goddamn thing that comes from those windmills but electric for down there in like DC, in Virginia. That's where our power that we supply from the power plant here goes down to Virginia and DC. But I'm telling you, this is where your electric car fuel comes from here. It is coal-fired power. So all you hippies can have your fucking electric death traps. I just don't give a fuck about nothing today. I'm in a pissed off mood. Everything sucks. The world sucks. Coming to work today sucked. Everything licks balls. That's what happens when you have to go out and work for a living and then you have nothing to show for it after you get paid. Because the government's going to tax you to death. So, that's always
30 seconds.
Excellent. That's always what you want to hear. Oh, how can we get more taxes out of these working motherfuckers? So, here we go. We're going to see some fucking shit blow the fuck up.
10 seconds.
Wish I could have some of them politicians down there sitting right on top of that when he set it off. Them worthless motherfuckers.
Fire to hold.
Them worthless fucks. Here we go. Kaboom. See them all fucking flying up in the air. They'd all be stuffed full of money. Because they're so stupid, they think they can take that money with them. And they die. That didn't really move a whole lot. So that's gonna be hard digging right there. Yeah. So there you go, everybody. It's your daily dose of, or I say your weekly or monthly dose of electric car fuel findings. Yeah, we're gonna have a dust storm. Oh my God, it's a cloud of dust. It's gonna kill all of us. Oh, you're ruining the environment. Oh, yeah. Fuck you, you fucking hippie whores. Oh boy, look at all that shit falling down over the windshield. My windshield wipers when we plugged with it. Oh look, we all lived through it. Look, we all fucking survived. God, it smells like rotten eggs. Damn. Well, that's some stinking shit right there. Enough to turn your fucking stomach. Make you want to fucking shit yourself. Make you want to fucking puke. Yep. There's one windmill in that lineup up there that's missing its blades. Because they were going to replace them, I guess. And the crane, something happened with the crane up there, it collapsed. Busted all those propellers all to fuck. So I don't know what they're going to do with it. Now, it's hard to say what they're going to do with it. I really don't give a fuck because they're worthless anyway. They have diesel engines inside of them controlling the propeller speeds. Which doesn't fucking make sense. Why? Why would you build something like that and then have goddamn
Shots all clear.
diesel fucking engines inside of it running it? extremely redundant, I would say.
You think you made that dollar walk all the way back down there, didn't he?
You know, it's all bullshit. It's all fucking
He's
horse shit.
23. He can do it.
It's all horse shit. All of it. It's bullshit. It's a big fucking lie to get your fucking taxes. Get you to pay for something. It's
33
stupid.
years older than him.
It's
I look
dumb.
good though for 56, don't I? That's like me. I look pretty good for 47.
Anyway, yeah, you, sure you do.
Day over 27.
Day over 127. Nah. Yeah. Like an old wrinkled up fucking prune. Anyway, that's all I got. Monday's fucking licked a big sack of fucking dick. So, back to work. Back to work. I don't know what time it is. I think it's it's either before noon or after. I would say it'd have to be after because these guys that put these shots off, they aren't allowed to set them off the lunch hour, which is 12 to 1. They're not allowed to set them off. And that time, for some reason, I don't know why. It's always been a rule like that. They've always done that way. I don't know why. I really don't give a fuck. So I don't give a shit. So. Here's an auctioned off piece. This piece was auctioned last summer or last fall. Last fall. And apparently the guys that bought it, the company that bought it, can't afford to come get it. They've went bankrupt. And so there's their shit laying there that they bought at the auction. There it is. Still sitting there. And that bulldozer up there right in front of me. That one right there. They bought that one too. They just moved over there and parked it. So, yeah, that's... How about that? I'd say that's Bidenomics at work right there. That's probably what happened to them. Bidenomics got a hold of them and run one up their fucking assholes until they about bled to death. Because that's what Bidenomics is all about. Seeing how much we can run one up your fucking asshole. Hey, give me a shot of that Bidenomics. Yeah, give me a shot of it. Fucking cocksuckers. Fuck him and fuck his Biden fucking-nomics. You suck a great big raunchy fucking diseased cock. Fucking faggoty cocksucking old bastard. You can tell I'm in a wonderful fucking mood. I'm just so happy to fucking be alive right now. So great. Work your fucking balls off. Work 10 hours a fucking day, 5 days a week. Sometimes half your fucking Saturday. And you still can't pay your fucking bills or buy any fucking thing. Thanks to Biden fucking nomics. Fucking cocksucker. I cannot wait till it's time to vote. Vote that old, white-haired, senile cocksucker with his fucking retarded butt fucking VP. Get those two asshole cocksuckers out of there. Because they sure are fucking shit up.
You heard me say that. I said.
In case if you just want to know more truth, just stick around. Watch some of my previous videos about electric fucking cars if you want to hear some fucking facts about electric fucking cars, because they're fucking junk. Fire hazards are designed to kill you. It's like a lab-grown meat. And Bill Gates is passing off. Fuck him too. He needs to die. Him and the rich elites, they need to be shot. Firing squad style. Shoot them all in their dicks first. Shoot them all in their dicks.
Put it up there where you push that right here.
So, all right, everybody.
Start there and go all the way around it, bud.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Who gives a fuck? If you like it or not, you don't like it, I really don't give a shit. Have a good one. See you on the next one.